So, last time on D&D, you guys basically celebrated your cool victory. Everyone was brown-nosing Greg, signed a bunch of autographs. Grandpappy also got to sign a bunch of autographs at Charlie's with fluid motion. It was beautiful. Rupert ate a bunch of ice cream. He's now locked in the freezer. We got a lot of information about Castor Kizik's and Bjork's mom and Bjork's dad, so a little bit of backstory there. And you guys hit on a waitress for a bit.
Hit on a waitress for like a while last time. It's like a very long time.
I didn't even go anywhere.
Nothing came from it.
I was trying to make one old man, but he's still a little shy.
It's ridiculous.
He'll come out of his cage eventually.
Maybe he's coming out of the closet. Who knows?
Ooh.
Coming out of the closet. Oh, actually, I do have a point of upkeep to address. So, Bjork, you won the Quizmo last time, and you get what I'm calling the emergency brake mail. So, it gives you 1 to your AC. It looks like chainmail, but at the center of the chainmail is what looks like a keyhole. So, you can use your reaction or action to stay completely stationary in space.
Okay. I can't get pushed by something, is what I'm understanding.
It's like you are completely cut off from gravity, from inertia, from anything, really, that is acting on you. So you're still.
Gotcha. Pretty cool.
Yeah, could come in handy. You can...
That's me first, mate.
So that's what you got from Quizmo. Everyone else got a runner-up prize where, well, everyone but Greg gets a bottle that says Quizmo's juice. And it's a picture of Quizmo, who's given a thumbs up, and it has directions on the back of it, not to be used by anyone aged 2 or lower, or consult your doctor if you're under the age of 2. But if you are not 2 years old, then if you drink it, you will get a sort of bardic inspiration, as Quizmo will inspire you at any time that you want. And it's a 1d8 that you can add.
That's sick. That's sick.
Let me out of here.
So I'm assuming everyone has like inspiration at this point, or at least the majority of you do, which you still have, and you can use at any time. So if you ever need to re-roll your dice, basically everyone has a mulligan, more or less. And with that, we will start the scene. It is pitch black, eerily quiet, when a kerchunk noise is heard as light filters in through a crack in a doorway. And we see from the perspective of the door itself, as it is being opened up, a orc is horrified. You can see terror in this orc's face as it goes, "What the fuck?" And fully illuminated, the freezer that you left Rupert in is just a fucking mess. It is ice cream on the fucking walls and ceiling, and we can see Rupert just covered in ice cream viscera. You can see that some of the like whole milk containers are also emptied. It's a bloodbath, and it stinks like hell in here. It goes, "Oh God, who are you? What are you doing?"
I don't know.
Oh God, well, you came here with like Bjork and everybody, right?
Yeah, I fought on the big wall, and I fought like a centipede, and I got big nose thing.
Cool. You owe me a lot of money for this ice cream. Also, who's gonna clean this?
I don't know.
Touche.
Can I turn into a mouse and run away?
You sure can. Alright, so you use your transform just straight into a mouse right in front of him.
I think I would be like, wait, what's that over there? Who the hell is that?
Okay, do a deception check. I'm gonna say with disadvantage just because of the whole scene is hard to take your eyes away from.
It's just a flat 13.
Let's see how his perception roll is. Hey, bada bing. He got that crit.
Holy shit.
He is laser focused.
Oh my God.
He literally can't look away. So yeah, he sees you as you turn into this mouse. And I'll say that you cannot sneak away because he is just clocking you.
Alright, this makes me feel better.
You still want to try and skedaddle?
I guess I'll like go up to him. So do I gotta like pay you or anything?
Yeah!
I don't got any gold on me. You're gonna have. Could it count as the fact that I saved the town?
A lot of people did. You don't see all the soldiers coming in here and eating all my ice cream.
But, like, I did more than any of the individual soldiers did.
Okay, honestly, I didn't expect this interaction to go this long, so get out, and I'm gonna just deduct it from... I'm gonna send an invoice to Bjork, I guess.
That's fine.
Cool. Yeah, I just want you out of here, please.
Many have said that before. Shabba, 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 shabba. Then I'll skitter away.
Okay, as you skitter away, I'm wondering, what is your plan in this moment? So you know that nobody else is here. It is Charlie's in the morning, which is just sad. Honestly, the whole place is kind of a mess from last night. Everyone is picking up from the party, and you know that the gang is not here. I wonder if anyone mentioned that they were going to Bjork to you before you went on your ice cream binge, but I'm assuming that you would know where everyone is. That being said, your friend is probably still in the hospital at this point, so what would you want to do?
I guess Rupert would probably go see if Teddy's doing all right.
Okay, still in mouse form?
I think at this point I'm just gonna be Rupert again.
Okay.
Transform back.
Okay. I will ask out of courtesy, do you clean yourself up in any way?
I think I'll just start kind of like wipe myself off and then be like, that's good enough, and just start walking.
He's just got a hand smear print of ice cream all down his chest.
I'll like go over to the guy. I'm like, hey, could you excuse me for a second? I just kind of wipe my hands on him and then leave.
You're so sticky, man. You're so sticky.
What kind of ice cream are you covered in?
I got no idea.
What kind would you like to be?
It was Rocky Road, but from what it seems like, he kind of just went ham and ate all of it. So it's probably a little bit of everything.
When you fight against the street, you always lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were very sticky. So you like stick to this guy's shirt a little bit, take a step. You can hear like a... Did any of that come through?
Yeah. Some like sounds came through.
Good, perfect. You stick your way over to the hospital where you are directed straight to Teddy's room. And
I would just like to say I did have a bit planned, but I kind of wanted to wait until everyone was there in order to do it.
oh, no one else is coming.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, you're getting discharged, baby. But I am curious. I want to see how well the medicine worked, because you were covered in third-degree burns. I'll give you a Constitution check or a medicine check.
I have a -1 in medicine, but I have a +3 to Constitution.
Yeah. So medicine.
Well, it's the doctors that are using the medicine on me. They should be the ones to make the medicine check.
No. Come on.
All right. Constitution or medicine?
A Constitution saving throw. So I'll say if you have like any bonuses to saving throws for Constitution, you can do that.
20, not natural.
Okay. Yeah, your skin heals.
Yay.
And the patchy fur that you had just last night has been regrown as well. You look perfectly normal.
I imagine they just found a bunch of blonde hair and just super glued it onto the bald spots.
It's your fantasy. You want.
No. Okay, so there should be a nurse outside and be like, hey, are you the legal guardian of Theodore? She sends him in. So Theodore has ripped up his shirt and used it to make a bunch of red lines of yarn that you would see in like a conspiracy theory room. He has ripped up his shirt in order to make a bunch of those, and he just has them hanging all over the place because he's still freaking out about why his dad left the honey pot. And he's like, oh, the honey pot, Rupert. Oh, Rupert.
So we'll cut to a beautiful morning after a hard-won battle. Everyone at Bjork's mom's house is just waking up. Tell me, Bjork, how many siblings do you have and who are they?
There's James and then 2 sisters. Don't necessarily have names to them, so they're not really important. It's just they're there. And then Bjork's mom.
Okay, we're gonna go with Jessica.
What about Bjork Linda?
I hate all of those.
Well, I want one of them to be Bjork Linda now.
All right, what about Jessica and Bessica? Are we cool with Jessica and Bessica?
I'm really adamant about Bjork Linda now.
Fine. Bjork Linda and Bjork Cindy. How about that?
That's fine.
Cool. Bjork Cindy, Bjork Linda. You see Bjork's mom, James, as well as Bjork's 2 sisters. They are all sitting at a nice dinner table, kind of a dining room table, so there's plenty of seats for everyone else, as there is a breakfast spread for everyone to munch on. They'll go, hey, what's up? Want some breakfast?
Breakfast sounds delectable.
Oh, I'm very hungry. I've had a very long day. Can I please have something to eat?
Yeah, come on, sit down.
Do you have knishes?
Here you go.
Oh no, these are my favorite.
Bjork Linda says,
Mine too.
Oh, well, these are just for me. That's what he just said.
I didn't think that was established. We're gonna split the knishes. Everyone can have some.
No, I think they're just Wendell's.
do a persuasion check, Grandpappy.
Ah.
Okay. She says, how about we go like a 75-25? That
I
sounds
believe I
reasonable.
said they're Wendell's.
Fine. Wendell gets all the knishes. And you can see Bjorklinda looks very sad.
Good.
Can I go and grab like 2 knishes?
Do a sleight of hand check.
God damn.
Well, here's a question. Are you trying to be sneaky about it, or are you just grabbing it?
No, I was just taking it.
Okay, then we'll do a combated dexterity. So, Big Mama, you do a dexterity check as well.
18.
Hey, assuming you slap his hand away.
No, I would never slap Greg. But Wendell will pull the tray away.
Gregory. No, these are just for me. You silly little goosey.
What did you call me?
And Wendell runs away with the knishes.
Fair. Bjork, what is your favorite dish that your mom makes for breakfast?
She's gonna make me pancakes, but she calls them man cakes because when I was 4, I wouldn't eat them unless they were called man cakes. It's just pancakes with bacon in them.
Oh, hell yeah.
Is that a real thing? That sounds delicious.
It is now.
Bjork, I made you some man cakes.
Yeah, man cakes. Do you have the syrup as well?
Oh, hell yeah, I got the syrup.
It's not light, right? It's just regular syrup?
Yeah, no, it's the best kind of syrup.
Oh, good shit.
All right, so York's mom also passes around some stuff. So you can see she said, hey, I found these by the fireplace. I don't know what these are, but they're addressed to you. So I figured I'd give it to you. They were just kind of here. So she hands each of you a package. A large box is placed in front of Grandpappy. A very small kind of like ring box is given to Bjork. And a slightly smaller box as well as a handwritten letter are addressed to Rupert and Teddy. So do with those what you want. So do you want to open your present?
Yeah, sure. I'd like to see what's in the little ring box.
Okie dokie. Open up the ring box, and there is a guitar pick inside. It glows with a green magical energy, and this is Billy Bobby
Brisket.
guitar pick. So I figure this will add 1 to your spell modifiers. So as long as you're using the pick for the music, it'll give you a +1 to, say, spell attack, but also to like hitting and damage with things. Or you know what? How about this? It will make your spell DC 1 higher.
Okay.
Does it still have cocaine on it?
Just a little for residue.
That's what's gonna be.
Like the bottom little piece of it, just a little bit of cocaine on it.
Just a little. Do you sniff it?
Yeah. And then I realized I'm immune to poison and it doesn't do anything for me.
Oh, what? Lane.
Is that poison?
I'd assume so.
More like a good time.
It's more like enjoying your man cakes that much more.
It's like the sugar that you put on top of the man cakes.
It's the confectionery sugar.
Yeah, the confectionery sugar. All my life, confectionery sugar and cocaine just do the same thing in this household, apparently.
That being said, Bjork's mom comes by and is like,
You want any sugar for your pancakes?
Extra.
she talks to Greg and Grandpappy. Oh, wait, no. Greg's already fucking immune to disease and poison.
I'm not.
You want some of these? You want some of the good stuff?
I would like some of the confectionery sugar.
Hey, put some hair on your
Yeah.
chest, Grandpappy.
Wow. It's not like I have so much hair on my chest already.
Grandpappy, you feel like you could climb a mountain right now if you really wanted to.
I'm gonna sit in the barrel.
Wait, you said you're climbing the barrel?
Oh, I'm going to sit in the barrel and just like spin.
Oh. This goes on for 30 minutes while everyone's eating. Do you want to open your present?
Of course. I'm just like slapping the present open, basically.
Okay. So inside of this box, you see a metal ring with 3 smaller barrels attached to it, equidistant from each other.
Okay.
So this is the ring that you ordered from Expendable. So your rocket barrel, you have 3 shots with it. So you'll reset them after a long rest, but you can use one of these blasts 3 times in a day to go somewhere between 80 feet long and 60 feet high. There's like a little parachute that'll pop out so you don't just immediately crash down to the ground. You can use one of your bursts for a rocket-powered jump, or you can attack with it as well, and you would add 3d8 to your attack damage.
Sick.
Yeah, that is resolved. I'm assuming you guys want to hold on to Teddy's stuff.
You guys want to take a peek at what's in there and then rewrap it?
Now that's a sleight of hand check.
That is 17.
Yeah, it's good. You're able to take off the paper and open the box, as well as the letter, without making any sort of damage to the packaging. Do you want to read the letter, or just take a look at anything in particular for it?
I think I might need my reading glasses for that. Can anybody else want to take a look at it?
I can't read.
Oh, I wasn't thinking. Okay.
Wendell's hiding in the corner right now, just eating the knishes.
Yeah, he's gone.
All right. I guess I'll read it.
Okay, so while that is happening, you also see the pants look like purple pants.
Can someone do an investigation check to see how many holes it has?
You don't need to. There's 3.
Let's go.
Oh my.
Excited wheezing noises.
Oh,
And where
I said holes.
Is anybody around me to hear me read this message aloud? Or
everyone's there, but they're all eating and enjoying. Like, hey, we're still alive! Yay!
I'm just coked out of my fucking mind.
oh, okay, so nobody really cares other than me. So I'm gonna read the note at least to myself then.
Well, what about Greg? Greg, do you care?
Greg is off
I
eating
do care.
knishes, I believe.
I know, I was not eating knishes.
Oh, you're with me? Okay.
Yeah, right there.
That's funny that we got some packages. All right. What does it say in the letter? Dear Theodore, third of his name, I wish to extend my sincere gratitude to you and your friends for saving my life and the lives of all the other guests. You truly are a great hero, and I'm sorry if I ever doubted you. The Seastone Isles are now in your debt. If you are in need, send letter by Raven with your name clearly printed, and we will do what we can to aid. I know that if we are ever in trouble, we can count on you and your party to help. Brave adventurer, may the winds blow forever behind you. Tavern the 13th, Duchess of the Seastone Isle.
Damn, Theodore got bitches.
Who's Theodore?
Just throw out the letter.
Yeah, just times it in half.
Tony.
Trash. Must do some junk mail.
Okay. It's in this moment that 2 realities collide for you. So all of you are having a splitting headache. You can remember an event that has not happened to you specifically occurring in real time, where you defeated a terrorist and saved Christmas and got some gifts along the way.
I definitely saved Christmas.
I look back at the note and then I recognize the name now. I'm like, oh, that's the fucker who killed the Grunch. I'll put this in my pocket for safekeeping to give it back to him once we figure out where he is.
Meanwhile.
Yeah, so Rupert, you are walking into the hospital. As you enter Teddy's room, what do you see again?
It's like one of those conspiracy theory rooms that you would see in movies. Very clearly gone insane. His shirt is very clearly torn up. Now it's more like a crop top than an actual shirt. And he is using it to connect different, just random things on the wall. There isn't actually any pictures. He doesn't have any. But he's just been kind of like etching things in at certain points as notes. But it's mostly just nonsense. Because he's just been up all night.
Pull that off.
Oh, hi Rupert.
What the fuck is this?
Okay, so yesterday I saw visions of my dad. I'm sure you remember that. I was thinking about when he first disappeared. The day that he disappeared, he didn't bring the honey pot with him out. And as keeper of the honeypot, you're supposed to always have it on you. But he didn't, and I don't understand why. And then I remembered, wait a minute, this is around the same day that you said that you woke up in a field. And now I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm just really confused. Nothing? You got nothing for that, you little shit? What, you gonna just stand there fucking dumbfounded? Come on, I'm freaking out here!
Yeah, that makes sense enough.
Well, it has to be connected in some way. Like, that's very specific things. And then we ended up meeting after that.
Thinking about birds, I kind of missed most of what you said.
My father.
Yeah, I
He
know,
just-
your father went missing. I know, you told me this.
Yeah, no, but you know my magic honeypot?
Yeah.
Well, he left that at home the day he disappeared. So, as the keeper of the honeypot, okay, so like, long ago, my grandpa, Theodore, he had met this dude, some magic dude, who came to our forest, and he's like, hey, I'm gonna give you guys some magic. And then he did, and then he's like, cool. And then he left. I don't really remember the story all too much. It was a really long time ago. But anyways, we're supposed to hold on to the honeypots. Each Theodore is supposed to be the owner and have it on them at all times. He didn't. I don't know why. And it's also around the same time you said you woke up in a field. They have to be connected in some way. I just don't know.
I mean, yeah, that's suspicious.
That's all you have to say?
What was the question?
Never mind. Let's just go fucking meet the
You,
others.
you saying it was connected to what?
I don't know. I don't know.
I gotta tell you,
Man.
I literally cannot tell you this, and we've been over that. We don't know what happened back. I don't know what happened back then. You know my thing.
Yeah,
30 years ago, past that, we don't know.
yeah.
So I can't tell you about it.
Alright. We'll just put a pin in this.
We'll put a little pin in the bow.
Yeah. I probably didn't need to rip up my shirt, he says as he looks at the wall and then looks down at his shirt. There's still a little thread hanging.
I mean, this is frankly horrible. Like, you can't pull this off at all. It doesn't fit you well.
Fuck you.
All right, so you guys leave the hospital and you enter Bjork's mom's house as Bjork is reading this letter to everyone.
I wonder if that was meant for either of us specifically.
Oh, what you reading there?
Nothing. And I
believe-
slide it in my pocket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
nah,
for me?
I'm just kidding. It's just for Mr. Theodore.
Oh, for me?
Yes, I think so. It's one of you two, right? One of you two is Theodore.
Yeah, I'm
maybe.
Theodore.
Okay. And I hand it to the one who claims that they're Theodore.
Okay.
Theodore takes the letter and gives it a once over real quick. Oh, I remember that. When was... He starts having another panic attack.
Try not to think about it too much. I know.
You don't think at all.
I was Rudolph. What the hell?
Oh, I remember that. Good times. Good times.
Yeah, and you don't even remember my name.
I remember you, Rupert.
I decapitated someone.
I ripped the guy's heart out.
You guys want some man cakes?
Oh, lovely.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like it with all the fixins?
Just two.
Yeah.
Just two fixins? Well, that's all of them, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure.
I
You
go
guys-
over to
Break.
my mom and see if she'll make more man cakes for them.
She does.
Yeah, man cake.
Theodore puts some of his honey on his man cakes. That's the only way he eats most
Oh
foods,
no,
right?
rage and
That's
cocaine.
That's what we call speedballing, boys.
So let's see.
That's a movie. It's coming out soon.
If you eat
Cocaine, baby.
the honey, do you go into a rage?
It's if it's only a lot of honey. He just has a little bit of honey.
Got
It needs to be above 1 cup of honey.
0.8% blood alcohol level.
Does Mandy eat any man cakes?
Yeah, he's fucking devouring. He didn't get the sugar because he thought that was for sissies. Like,
Well, you gotta get the bacon flavor. The bacon. It's the good stuff.
Full choice, Manny. I respect it.
let's do a Constitution saving throw for Wendell.
16.
Okay, you let out a little toot. Your tummy was feeling a little bad after eating a lot of Knishes.
Oh, excuse me. I'm just a little gassy over here.
No one can hear you.
I know, I'm saying that out loud to nobody.
Okay, you hear a bing bong on the doorbell as Caster Kizik shows up. Says, "Hey everybody, oh fuck yeah, man cakes? Don't mind if I do." He comes and takes a couple, starts munching down. Oh, with the fixins. Sick. You can see that he is wearing sunglasses, but otherwise looks exactly like he did yesterday.
Clear weather outside right now.
Yeah, it's just a little bright.
6 shades, Dad.
Thanks, son. That's weird. Not used to
I get this warm feeling inside.
Oh.
I've always wanted to be loved by my dad.
You want to do an insight check? See if he actually loves you.
Of course I do.
All right, do it.
Can I do an insight check?
Sure.
Oh my god.
4.
Okay. Just with those sunglasses on, really hard to tell what his whole motivation is. Same with you, Rupert. Just seems like a stone cold badass.
Do I know you?
I'm pretty sure you were the one who was helping out with the bear. Oh yeah, that's you. Yeah, you too.
You ever meet before that?
I don't know. I've never seen you before in my life.
Oh, well, dang it.
Kizik says, all right, let's finish up this breakfast. I wanted to help you deal with that demon that's actively possessing you, if that's all right, Bjork.
I would actually prefer if we get this started as soon as possible. So I'm going to take the pancakes, and we're going to discuss what's going on while I eat my pancakes.
Okay. So he says, all right, just follow me, and we'll head on over to my place. Sort of.
Do you think my friends should come with us? Would that be helpful?
Oh, hell yeah. More merrier, honestly.
Yeah, guys, I could use your help getting rid of this demon inside of me. I know you guys struggled with it when we were saving the town, but I kind of need this thing out of me. I don't want to go into another random murder rage spree. And sorry, Theodore.
That's the thing that made me see my dad, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
Okay, can you do me a favor, though, and not beat the shit out of him while he's inside me?
I'll beat him the shit out of you.
Okay, beat him the shit out of me, but not while he's in me.
He gives you a thumbs up, rolls up another man cake, and then starts eating it.
All right,
like
roll tide.
like it's a burrito.
What's that?
Okay. So everyone heads out except for Bjork's mom, Bjork Linda, Bjork Cindy, and then James is also just kind of ignoring what you guys are doing.
Before I head out, can I ask for some advice from my mom / James? Maybe they have some words of encouragement for me.
Sure, what do you say?
All right. So, James, Mom, we're going to try to get rid of the demon finally. I don't know how you guys did it the first time. I was so young. I don't really remember. You got any insight on anything that, I don't know, might be useful information for me?
Your mom says,
Well, I was kind of out of it the whole time. From what I understand from what you said yesterday, you kind of went through what I did already. You're not like, possessed, not in control. So you're probably better off now than you would be otherwise, I would assume.
and James says,
Yeah, that was kind of a little bit of a different situation, but Bjork, you're tough as nails. You really proved yourself yesterday, so I know you're going to kill it. Well, maybe metaphorically?
Yeah, is that metaphor, or is that, do you mean?
Yeah, metaphor mostly.
What, I should kill it is what you're saying?
You weren't thinking of not killing it?
Mayhaps, depending. He's cool, but he just murders people. He's cool.
That sounds bad.
Yeah,
sounds
but
like
if
a bad time.
Yeah, if he doesn't want to murder people anymore, I'm cool with him sticking around, but I don't think that's happening, so.
Okay, just be safe, please. And yeah, please try not to, cause more destruction in the town. Seen enough.
No promises, but I'll do my best.
Cool. I'm gonna keep eating and hope I don't hear it explode from the distance.
Enjoy your pancakes.
Yeah.
Great. So you all head off, and Caster Kizix starts to walk you to Frank's Bowlerama. It is a bowling alley in town, decently close to your house. So he is walking you there, and as you are walking, he gives you a bit of expositions. So what we're going to do, it's not quite like your mom said. That's more or less getting rid of possession. And you're sort of possessed, but you're kind of like in this weird holding pattern where there's a demon inside you, but you're in control. So this ritual that'll help you to decide what you want to do with this demon inside you. It's called a planar binding ritual. And basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to be challenging the demon to a contest. And if you win, you get to kind of boss it around. You can tell it to go take a hike or to do what you want to do. Kind of the choice is yours.
Okay. So I could just banish it to, like an ethereal realm, or I could make it my little pet.
Kinda, yeah. Usually we just send it back to the abyss through this. Dealing with demons, it can get hairy quick. You think you're getting something good out of it, and then, bam! Stabbed in the back.
Kind of like a genie.
Yeah, I guess. More or less, demons by their nature are aggressive. They want destruction. Anything that exists and is in order, they want to create disorder and destruction. The abyss is kind of like the negative equivalent of the universe itself. So it's not creating things, it's not building, it is actively destroying. It's made of destruction, and anything in the abyss or is exposed to the abyss starts to transform into one of these creatures that want destruction, that craves disorder. And that's what Margoth is.
All right, let me ask one more question. So currently we're dealing with an issue with demons coming from the abyssal plane. If I send him to the abyssal plane, he's not just going to come straight back and try to kill me?
Well, that's part of the ritual. If they are sent to the abyss, sort of like a holding period where they can't get out of the abyss for about a year. So
Okay, cool. So either we'll solve this problem by then or I'll be dead. So
yeah.
okay, fair enough.
Normally demons can't get out of the abyss so easily, but that is the times we're living in.
So how does this contest work? Is it a contest of my choosing? Is it a contest of his choosing? Or do you just beat the shit out of each other?
We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
And you guys arrive at Frank's. Bolorama. It is a bowling alley. You guys go inside. It looks like a bowling alley. There are clown shoes. There are balls. There are lanes and pins. There's a man behind the counter.
So are we bowling? Is this what I'm doing? Am I challenging the demon to like a bowl off? Is that?
Oh, no.
Is this just a cool spot to hang out? Is this? Are we getting drinks? What are we doing here?
I got a space in the attic. Sup, Frank? Sup? So he leads you to a flight of stairs that are sort of behind the scenes in an employee-only door. Whoa. So you guys go through that, go up the stairs, and there's this like kind of attic-y space that has very dusty couch and a very dusty desk, a teensy little bed. It is a bachelor pad that hasn't been used in at least 10 years. Here it is.
They poppy.
Yeah.
Are all of us there?
Yeah.
This place is all right.
Am I still like cracked out of my mind?
No, you're good.
Oh, sick.
Is that what Grandpappy says?
Yeah.
Would I be able
Don't
to
you they put hair in your chest?
Would I be able to freshen myself up in your little boy's room?
Honestly, yeah, please.
All right then. I'll slop my way over.
The trail of ice cream that's just been going along this whole time.
Sorry again about
He has one of
your
like
house.
those like slime trails behind him.
Exactly.
Sorry again about stickying up your house, Bjork. I had a crazy night last night.
Yeah, I mean, I just gave you some ice cream. You fucking went ballistic.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. I gotta figure that out.
All right, note to self: do not give Rocky Road ice cream.
Yeah, am I noting that to myself?
Everyone's noting that one.
Okay. Well, wash.
What are you making of the whole situation?
Who? All of us or Bjork or
Greg?
I'm just thinking about the lanes we were just at. I was trying to see if they had those little animation things, you know, like where you get like a strike and it was like a random. I was just thinking about that.
it's like a bowling pin that's like a ninja.
They have those. This is like an old-timey town. I don't even know if they had TVs like that.
I really, really want to shoot myself at the bowling pins, guys.
What time period is this?
Well, it's like a late 50s or 60s town as far as I'm concerned.
The whole world?
We're at the sock hop right now.
I gotta be honest, I've been very confused.
You know, back in Grandpappy's day, he would both 300s.
I'm sure.
Back in Grandpappy's day, we were both 330s.
Yeah. It's just like that time I killed the dragon.
Grandpappy, you killed a dragon.
Yep.
All by yourself?
Yep.
With your bare hands?
Oh, yeah.
I believe him.
Yeah, I don't know reason to disregard with secretly Grandpappy.
It happened in a dream, though, you know?
Oh.
That's just as valid.
So, yes, there are the animations. I was thinking about this. They are like hieroglyphic, but they're like shifting around. So it's like a stationary 2D picture that is also moving by some sort of magical means to form the shape of a turkey and do like a pin that's scared, and then the ball goes by it and it goes whew.
That's so good.
I'm just sitting there just being like, God, I miss the good old days when I bowled as a child.
You know, just for fun, we're gonna cut to we're gonna let's see one of those memories.
Yeah, okay.
You bowling as a child. What was it like? What's a specific instance of you bowling as a child that you remember in this moment?
Is this above the age of 3 or before the age of 3? I want to know if you have a dad or not.
This was when I still had my dad.
So you're like 3 years old and 2 years old.
It's when Greg's in a competitive bowling alley league and he's bowling against a horse and the horse fucking just barely beats him.
Horse bowls are perfect 300.
How does he even get his hooves in the ball? It doesn't make any sense.
He just kicks it down the lane.
He holds his 2 hooves together and presses it into the hooves.
It's just BoJack Horseman.
He uses a ramp and that's why Greg's so mad.
Yeah, he uses a ramp. I'm like, he's using bumpers!
Well, he doesn't have hands.
You say you're 3 at this time?
Yeah, I was very young. My dad was really into it at one point, and he wanted me to learn at a young age.
Watch this, son.
Oh no, a horse.
Don't stop me to death.
What
here.
size ball were you throwing down the lane?
The regular sized ones.
No, like what weight?
15 pounds. I was a strong baby. Wasn't totally my choice. My dad, he really wanted me to get into it when I got older. So he was training me very aggressively.
It's coming handy one day.
Yeah.
That's why he does the oh my god, when he dives at the legs, he is the bowling ball.
Yeah, that's where...
It's all
That's what the move's called, the Bolorama.
The Quinky Dink. All right, so you're taken out of your flashback, and Caster Kizik says, all right, so let's do this. He takes a rug up off of the floor, like a big rug, and underneath is just a swirling mass of like runic symbols in the shape of a large circle, extremely intricate, placed in the center. He says, I've been prepping this bad boy all night, so we're ready to go when you are. So I'm going to teach you this planar binding ritual. So how it works is that you have to challenge the demon to whatever you can come up with. What do you feel like you're most proficient in? That sort of thing. And when you do that, there's 2 ways it can go. If you win, you get to basically boss around the demon. You can send it to the abyss. You can make it fulfill a request. And you have basically 24 hours to control the demon. And then it would kind of go back to inside you again. Margoth is weakened at this point from having battled you. So if you fail the binding ritual, he'll just go back inside you and that'll be that. So what we got to do is use this circle, which will bind the demon, take it out of you so that you can fight it in the real world, and it will be trapped within this circle for the duration that we'll be doing this contest. Okay, we have the circle, then you have to speak the demon's name, then you choose who's going to challenge it, then you choose the contest. So that's the gist of it. So this will work on any team. I want to make sure to say that out loud as well. So you can use this ritual once per day. Really, any of you, if you can create this circle, will be able to cast this spell of sorts. It is a spell that's been passed down from generation to generation of Kiziks, as we have been demon hunters for hundreds of years at this point, a millennia, and trying to clean up the mistakes of our past. So we've used this plenty of times on demons to send them back to the abyss, and that is where they stayed. But now that there is a gate open, kind of complicates things. In any case, that is the gist. Does anyone have questions?
I have a question. What if the demon denies the challenge?
It can't. So it's strange. Demons are all about disorder, but I think it's because of that whole disorder that there are very specific rules that they also have to abide by. If they're challenged, they can't say no, as long as you have their name.
What if you don't have your name? Like, what if they say, oh, well, my name, everybody calls me Bobby, but really their name's like Nathaniel?
It wouldn't work at all. So the only way that you can start to bind the demon is by knowing its name.
But that's all I had.
Well, technically, retroactively, we could go back and make sure Rock isn't a problem at some point.
Oh, you met Brock.
Yes, we did. He had a whole experience with him. I know Randall doesn't really. What's your relationship with him again?
Oh, we're good friends.
But he murdered you. Almost, but he almost straight up murdered you.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that whole thing. I don't know. I think there's just a couple of buddies playing around. Things get out of hand. That's really what I think.
Okay, maybe we just let him be then. He's just chilling at the museum, right?
He's in the temple right now. He's studying Judaism. He disrespected my religion, so I had to teach him.
Oh, he's definitely reading the teachings of Judaism. He's not just like plotting revenge against us right now.
No, we locked him away in a temple and he's reading the Torah.
The Torah is quite powerful. I understand. All right, we'll leave him be. With enough practice and teaching, maybe he could be a rabbi one day.
Oh, let's hope so. I think he'll make a great rabbi.
All right.
I don't know who that is, but I believe in him.
Big scary bird thing.
I like birds.
You wouldn't like this bird.
Oh.
All right, so who's gonna do the ritual, or are there any other questions?
Does anybody have any confident way that they think they could beat this guy?
So how this actually works, typically the spell, it's a contest in one of these main skills or abilities. So you can do a strength contest, a dexterity contest, constitution, wisdom, intelligence, or charisma. And that'll look different. So if you decided to do, say, a arm wrestling competition, that would be a strength contest. So you get to choose whatever ability you have, and we'll figure out what that contest looks like.
Does anybody... Do you feel you want revenge? Is that what I'm hearing?
I want revenge. He made me see my dad. He made me really sad.
I don't think you're gonna just see your dad again the second you fight him.
If I do, I'm gonna beat the shit out of my dad. I've got a lot of angst now.
He's got some pent-up aggression.
Daddy issues, bitch. Theodore is slightly more jacked now, simply through the sheer fact that he's so angry at this demon that he advanced to level 6. That's how he got to level 6, despite doing nothing.
Okay, so what does he look like right now to us? Like, does he look like he's in shambles still from like being on fire?
No. He looks kind of fine now. He's still a little shooken, but he also looks furious at the idea that all of that was caused by this one demon. He wants to beat the shit out of this demon, but also, like, if someone else has a more surefire way of beating the shit out of this demon even better than he probably could, then he's willing to step down and let someone else do it, as long as the demon's ass is kicked.
Whichever going up to him, I can give you magical enhancements.
Oh, steroids. Let's go.
Master Kizix, I have a question. So I know you said that we can only do this once a day. Is it only one of us can cast the ritual once a day? Or can it only be done to the demon once a day? Like, do we get 7 tries?
No, it can only be done to the demon once.
Oh, okay, so we only have one shot, guys. We have to make sure that we do this right.
Until tomorrow.
What happens if we fail?
None.
Okay.
Oh,
pretty low stakes right now.
That's pretty good.
If it's low stakes now, I would like to give it a try.
all right. What are you challenging him in?
Strength.
What can you do that's stronger than him?
What's your bench?
All we've seen you do is cry and run into fire.
Don't you remember that split reality thing? Did you guys see that too, actually?
As far as I'm
Remember?
concerned, that's a dream.
Fuck. I promise you.
Wait, do we all have the same dreams?
Oh, that's amazing.
Do you see mysterious fields and people you don't know dead?
I don't think so.
Well,
I'm not
then we don't.
Paranorman. Fine.
Something's getting stuck.
Master Greg, what do we do? What do you think?
Give Theodore his chance of redemption. I mean, he jumped off of the wall, snapped his ankles, cried a lot.
Wait, you saw the ankle thing?
I let you in.
Oh. I didn't think anyone saw that one.
I healed you.
Well,
I let you in.
I know you did.
This is all news to me.
I think Theodore needs this win. Let him go in there and just try his darndest. If not, tomorrow I will go in and slaughter this thing.
If not, I got this.
Yeah, maybe we could challenge him to like a drink off or something.
Exactly.
I don't know
Oh,
if demons could get drunk, to be honest
could-
with you.
I could beat him in tiddlywinks, probably.
I gave him a chest, you know.
Oh, what if you play him in that game that you were making? What is that called?
I believe I had named it Open Sphere.
Open Sphere.
Open Sphere. You throw it in a hoop and you use a sphere.
Oh, yeah, I think that there's no way he could beat you in that one.
I got good. I can bounce the ball. I mean the sphere.
Didn't he have like multiple arms?
Oh yeah, but so can I. I can turn into an octopus.
Okay.
It wouldn't be good to do it right now, though.
But also Theodore's going in there, isn't he?
Oh, well, Theodore's doing it, but Theodore, he's my guy, you know? He's my dude. He's got it. I believe in him.
Thanks, man. That means a lot to me.
I shouldn't.
Okay, Teddy, you're our guy.
He's pumping himself up.
Can I cast Enhanced Ability on Theodore? So I'm going to give you Bull's Strength, so you'll have advantage on all strength checks, and your carrying capacity doubles if that comes into play.
All right, let's get this bitch started.
So you enter the magic circle. Anything anyone else want to do to get Theodore ready?
I'd like to give him some bardic inspiration if possible.
Sounds good.
And then I go up to Theodore and I give him a pat on the back and I go, "Don't fuck this up, buddy." And that's it.
Okay,
If you beef it, it'll be a problem.
you got it.
Master Kizix, I have one more question. Are we able to help him out while he's in the fight? Or is once he's in, that's it?
Oh, yeah, that's sort of why I was hoping you guys would come along. You can all kind of help in your own way, kind of support the person who's doing it, and it could help with their check. So whoever wants to try and do a help action can try.
Okay, we'll try to help however we can.
I'm doing it
Nice.
magically.
Kizik says, all right, so all you gotta do is say demon's name. I challenge you.
All right, Margoth, I challenge you.
Bjork, you feel kind of like a goose pimply shudder as inside of you there is an absence. Within the circle, there's a burst of flame, and out of that flame comes a pretty hulking figure about 7 feet tall with 4 arms and 2 guitars in each of its sets of hands. Also has big old horns and bat wings. Says, "You fucking challenging me? Who are you?"
I'm Teddy. My name is Theodore, third of my name. You made me see my father. Prepare to die.
Okay. What do you want? What are we
I'm
challenging?
here to strength.
All right. So what do you want to do? Like a arm wrestle or a...
An arm
Bench
wrestle
press.
will do.
All right.
Demon to bear.
I don't know you.
Oh,
He looks over to Bjork. You gonna get this guy to do your fucking dirty work?
And he insists that he could beat you.
All right. Sure.
I'll get you if he doesn't, don't worry.
I yell at the demon, "What are you, scared?"
What's it?
Are you a bok chicken?
You bok chicken. Shit.
No,
1.
I'm not.
Okay. A set of chairs and a table appear in the center of the circle. The demon Margoth takes a seat, and I'm assuming you do too, puts his elbow on the table and is prepared to grasp your hand.
Theodore takes his hand.
Then he puts his other right hand on top of his regular right hand.
Oh, you bitch. Fair enough.
Can't help the way I was made, buddy boy. He is ready to go. So we're going to do our rolls. We're going to see who rolls higher, but you have both advantage as well as bardic inspiration. And usually if everyone decides to help out, give you advantage on that roll. But since you already have advantage, that should probably be enough.
Yeah.
Everyone
All right.
still cheers.
Ow, ow.
Go, Teddy, go.
Flying high now.
Got him.
Let's go.
Nat 20.
Hell yeah.
That's huge.
Plus my strength, plus my proficiency, so that's a 27.
Plus bardic inspiration.
Snap his arm off.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. What do
It's a
I
D8.
roll? It's a D8? All right.
Yeah.
4. So that's a 31 total.
Gotta get a nat crit to beat you. 11.
You're fucked, idiot.
So you proceed to count down 3, 2, 1. Immediately just blam both of his arms backwards.
You
Hear
know
an
that-
audible
you know-
snap.
You know that one scene from Regular Show where it's Skips versus Rigby in the arm wrestling contest, and he just kind of.
Yeah, you break the table as Margoth is tossed to the ground. Shit! You got me!
Get
So
shit on, Margoth.
now, here's a good question.
Uh-huh.
Should it be whoever does the challenge gets control? Or I'm assuming at this point, because Bjork is connected to this demon, that you will have the ability to bind the demon.
Well, I have the ability to bind the demon, but I believe I should give credit to Theodore for absolutely smashing this demon. So I'd like to hear his input on what you think I should do.
I got all that I needed from this. You take it from here, Bjork.
Well, I think it's time for you to go back to where you came from, Margot.
You sure, kid? You don't want to hang out anymore? I thought you liked having power.
Yeah, you were pretty cool, but then you tried to murder everybody that was close to me, so...
It is in my nature. Being a demon is destruction. Killing. I like killing. Not gonna say I don't, but I also got a lot of strength behind me.
What's gonna stop you from not killing me or my friends ever again? And what's so bad about the Abyssal Plane that you don't want to go back there? Isn't it cool back there?
Honestly, it's cool, but it's like a scratch off. Imagine you have a scratch off that's mostly scratched off. There's still little bits scratch off more, but the fun is had. That's the Abyss. A lot's been scratched out. There's a lot of destruction already. Whereas here on the prime material plane, it's just fresh and open to just fuck shit up. Like a blank scratch off that you can just go ham on. There's a lot to break.
So if I keep you around and I'm nice, I say maybe let you out to murder people. You're not gonna murder my friends. You'll just murder the people I ask you to murder.
Yeah.
Is that a promise? Pinky promise?
Your persuasion check.
Nat 20.
Oh my god.
Hey, fine. Don't kill any of your... Well, okay, who's your friend?
All these guys here,
Uh-huh.
all the people back at home, and I'll designate to you who I do not like, and you can kill those people.
All right, because you're so persuasive. Let's get specific here. Because I act in my lane. Back home, you mean Bjork's mom's house? And everyone in that house.
That's my family, so yes, those people. You cannot
Not your
kill.
friends.
Those are my friend. Those are friends and family. Friends and family.
All right, all right.
No friends and family. Those are off the table. No future love interests of Bjorky, so you can't cockblock me. I would really appreciate that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I already have enough people to do that for me. And any of the people in this vicinity right here, anybody in the bowling alley,
All right,
I don't know if Manny's around. My buddy Manny, he's cool. No murdering Manny.
all right.
And Oak maybe. If he gets on my nerves, you might be able to.
Bjork, may I chime in for a second?
Yeah.
I think it might just be easier to tell him who he should kill instead of who he shouldn't kill. Because if you tell him who he shouldn't, he could kill everybody else who isn't on that list.
That's a good point.
He's a demon, so like I don't really trust him that much. I mean, he's pretty cool and everything. Like, look at those wings and everything. But like, you know, I don't trust him.
Yeah, he is pretty cool looking. But you're right. Okay, you are only to kill who I say you could kill. It's a no-kill zone until I point and like you killed that guy. He bad. But don't worry, I'll let you kill people. I know you look distressed, but
You're very
it's
persuasive.
not that bad of a gig. You get 3 square meals a day. You might get some pancakes.
I mean, it's either this or you go back to the abyss. So you either get to kill and roam free, or you go back home.
I kill in the Abyss. I mean, I can kill whoever I want whenever I want to.
I could also bind you to the abyss and also bind you so that you can't kill anymore. I could do that.
Well, that's not fun.
No, it isn't. That's why I'm trying to compromise here with you. Because I can see how strong and powerful you are, and we might need that to save the world.
All right, so don't kill anyone unless you say so.
Unless I say so.
Can you kill other demons?
I mean, yeah, we do it all the time.
What if we send him after quackers?
Oh, I fully intend on using him to fight quackers. Believe me, you.
But we only have 24 hours.
Is he only bound for 24 hours, or is he bound for...
He's bound for a year, but you only have 24 hours of control. Well, I think that's what he said. Like, you have a 24-hour window to, like, say and do what you want. Or, like, if you bind him, he's gonna be in the abyss for, like, a year. That's what I understood.
When you say the word quackers, give me an insight check, everybody.
It's a 4.
Not 20.
Theodore's not paying attention.
So, Rupert and Greg, you see a look of fear quickly pop up on the demon Margoth's face. Within that bit, I'll say that Rupert can see that Kizix also looks visibly shook.
So, you know who Quackers is.
Who, me?
Both of you.
Yeah, I knew about quackers, that the duck demon thing opened the portal to the abyss and is gonna end the world in about, was it 26 days now? Something like that. It's fucking terrifying. And the demon says, yeah, Quackers has been in the abyss for the longest time, and it's been nice to be up here. And
You see the big goose down there?
Big Goose?
Like, you see the top dog?
He is a top dog. So, one of the toppest dogs. Oh my
Pretty
God.
high. Pretty top dog.
I don't know if he's, or they are the top dog, but definitely, debatably, yes.
Margov, what do you know about Professor Quackers? How did he get here?
Probably the same way most of us got here. We got summoned here. That's what happened to me. Some dipshit summoned me, and didn't last very long before I ran into this motherfucker, voice of Kizix. Someone probably tried to bring him here, but you need the name to do that.
Who would summon you?
Who summoned me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, honestly, I didn't ask his name.
You murdered
Yeah.
him once he summoned you, didn't you?
Oh yeah, immediately.
Who do you think would summon Quackers?
Gotta be somebody pretty powerful, I would assume. Summon Big Demon Man, right?
It's somebody that knows his name.
Someone with the heart as black as coal.
I know about 7 people who know his name. So that lets us to 7 suspects. And all
Everyone-
of them are in this room.
Everyone roll another insight check.
13.
9.
19.
13.
Actually, I rolled a 19, you rolled a 3.
That's so good.
I was just gonna say, I'm like, hey, you're lying, bastard.
Oh, I
I'm like,
just,
hey, you're
We
lying.
both did it at the same time. That's really funny.
yeah.
Theodore really thinks he knows.
Theodore's
what's
like, I know what's
We know
happening.
something, guys.
The gears are not turning.
Okay. I gotta go. There's a child crying. But I will say that, Bjork, you see that when you start bringing up, like, you know, how did Professor Quackers even get here? Who summoned him? You can see that Kizix is, like, breaking out in a sweat.
All right.
Dad,
Ooh.
you got some explaining to do in about 10 seconds our time, maybe a week.
All right. Let me tell you. Next time. Okay.
To be continued.
All right.
BBD.
Bye, Ryan.
Bye, buddy.
Bye,
buddy.
Adios.
Bye.
Hey, I'm back. They've been keeping me locked away in the dungeon for so long. Please subscribe while you have the chance. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so scared.